Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea with Samantha and Dr. B.
That's me, even though you can't tell because I'm so cold.
Today we're talking about cold sex, and even though we're making jokes about the temperature, fuck this, we're in the south, it's not actually that cold. We're not talking about the temp. I gotta take this off, sorry y'all.
Although, having sex in cold weather is an interesting experience.
Yeah, it's fucking cold, and you have to get under the blankets, and you have to be like, what are you doing? What are you doing down there? Can you breathe?
Yeah, you're like, I don't care if you can breathe. It's just, you want it to be nice and warm.
Because it's fucking cold outside.
But I like it a little bit more chilly, I think, when I'm having sex. Because, I don't like to sweat. We all know this. And I just don't want to get sweaty. So if it was, freezing cold, I'm good. Maybe that's me. Your balls shrink up.
I don't have balls.
It's probably not a plus for most people. Yes, anyway, having sex in the cold can be fun, but it's also it sucks too. Nobody wants to go outside and have sex in a snowbank.
Some people could.
Some people could. That's true.
I feel like that's just asking for problems though.
Yeah, you could get frostbite.
Frostbite, and things freeze to other things.
Yeah. And unless you had sex real quick.
Then what's the point?
Have an adventure. But in reality, we were thinking about this whole cold sex idea and talking about more of distant or less emotional type sex. And just
kind of sad sex in a way.
Well, I mean, for some people it could be sad, but what about somebody who's not ready for a relationship or doesn't want to have a relationship?
Then, honey child, why are you having sex?
Maybe they just want to have sex with people.
I would want it to be happy sex.
So you like emotional sex. You like connectional sex. Yeah.
What's the point? Well, I shouldn't say that. I think sex can be whatever anybody wants it to be. I'm speaking from Samantha. Hello. Yeah, it's gotta be emotional.
Yeah. I mean, I like emotional sex too. I think it's better. I've also had good non-emotional sex, especially when you're first with somebody.
Everyone falls in love with me, so it's never a one-time thing.
But and I'm also thinking people who say have open relationships or non-monogamous relationships, which aren't vested in emotions, but are maybe more vested in experiences or play partners for the kink world and different things along those lines. So yeah, I mean, and it feels almost like a misnomer to really say cold sex.
Yeah.
Because I feel it's still hot sex. It's just there's a distance.
Maybe it's the writer in me, because every time you say cold sex, I think of someone who's unable to get to the space, the consensual, healthy space that it means to have sex.
So what about a person who goes to a sex dungeon, per se, and because they're into the kink community, and they're not partnered with anybody, and they just, they want to have sex, they want to participate in their kink.
I wouldn't call that cold then. They just want to have sex, maybe want to get off, have those feelings that are associated with whatever action that they're doing. I wouldn't say that's cold, because you have a plan.
You have a
I'm thinking cold Ebenezer Scrooge before he was touched by all the ghosts. Right? Having sex with somebody, just to get off, but just to go through the motions.
Yeah, using somebody as a warm pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock pocket.
Rock pocket.
AKA a vagina. That's a callback, okay? Do you watch our other episodes? It's a callback.
I think there's a place for all of that sex. I think that there's some people, maybe as long as, and again, it's about that consent idea. It's if everybody's on board and they all know what's going on, then there's nothing wrong with it. And so I think in that instance, if somebody literally did just want to say, look, I don't want to masturbate, I don't want to use one of my toys, I want to have sex with somebody, and they put an ad out or something.
If you just want to have sex with somebody, why are you want to have sex with somebody? Just for a warm body next to you?
Yeah. Warm body, or to have somebody else to participate in the sexual activity with you.
Okay. I still wouldn't call that cold sex.
So what would be cold sex then? Literally,
Ebenezer Scrooge,
like-
before he'd been touched.
like non-consensual sex? Would that be cold
probably
sex?
with a prostitute. He
Oh.
was doing it with a prostitute, where she probably didn't want it, and that's cold. She was like, "Oh, it's Ebenezer again. Fuck." You know what I? You know,
Ebenezer Scrooge.
goddamn scoundrel. He's fine now. He's got a girlfriend, and he's like, "Great, it's whatever."
Does he?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know anything about it. I just watched the show. So I don't
Yeah, but you haven't seen him up at Christmas Carol, so.
No, I haven't. I did watch. Oh gosh, we're on Scrooge, but I did watch the remake that had Jim Carrey as Scrooge the other day when we were
I
going
ain't
to
got
bed.
time for that nonsense.
I thought it was cute, but I was like, these guys are scary. Like the ghosts were scary.
You need to see Scrooge the musical.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That's good.
I like Scrooge.
Anyway, we're off topic now.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about cold sex?
Yeah.
Is it something good, bad, ugly, what have you?
Yeah.
Something needed in today's society? Something that needs to be banished from our lexicon?
Mhm.
Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video because we thrive on likes and it makes us feel really good and warm inside.
And we don't want to be cold anymore.
All right, y'all. If we haven't said it before, have a happy holiday season and we'll see you in the new year.
All right,
Bye.
bye.